Morning everyone, and welcome back to another vlog. Do we like this angle? I just thought the lighting was good this way, so this is how we're starting. It is a beautiful weekend in Vancouver. It is the last weekend of April and we're gonna live our best life. Actually, I have quite a few things to do this weekend, so it'll be very exciting. But it is Saturday morning. We all know how I start my weekends, especially given that it's the last weekend of the month. I'm gonna be doing a lot of journaling and reflecting at my favorite cafe, so let's head over. It's a really beautiful day and it's gonna get up to almost 20 degrees, which is basically summer in my definition, so I put on a very summery outfit. This is very last summer vibes, so I don't know, maybe it's just like the way I dress. I have this Patagonia shirt that I got in my trip to Austin. So there's a little bat, and then on the back there's a couple graphics as well. These are Aritzia Goldie shorts. I actually love them. They were so freaking expensive, but so worth it because the quality is so good, and I've been wearing these for so many years and they're still totally fine. Then I'm gonna wear my white slip-on Vans, but I wanted to show I'm wearing a little anklet. It's so freaking cute. This was what really gave me summer vibes, was wearing my anklet. But yeah, that's my vibe for today. Okay, let's go to the cafe. The lighting only looks good this way, but I just got home from spending the afternoon with my mom. We ate sushi and we went to Costco. So I actually only bought like a few things, so I'll show you what they are. Let's go to the fridge. First off, 2 loaves of my favorite bread. They were only 7 something together, and buying them at the regular grocery store is like $5 per loaf, which is crazy. I didn't even realize the difference. I also bought a big bag of broccoli that I have frozen and portioned because that is great for cooking up fast dinners and also not worrying about produce going bad. Then I got green grapes. Of course, Costco green grapes are superior. I didn't get prosciutto. That's what I was upset about, is that they didn't have Costco pesto in stock today, and I was looking everywhere and I even asked people and they just didn't have it. So I don't have pesto and I don't have prosciutto, which are like the 2 things that I go to Costco for. So kind of upsetting. Last but not least, I got tofu. And that is my Costco haul. That's it. It is so beautiful today. I think it's like 22 degrees right now. So I'm gonna go on a little bike ride and also maybe stop to read. I hope it's not too hot, so we'll see how that is. But I'm so excited. Do you like this angle or what? Maybe I should only vlog from here. But yeah, I'm so excited, and I'm sorry about the loud noises. It's my dryer and my computer. It's just all these things, but let's go outside and enjoy the good weather while we can. Long hair, silhouette, champagne, cigarettes. I try so hard to be something I'm not. So sure I'm distressed. Blame it on the internet. I try so hard to be something I'm not. I just hope that someone else can make me stop. 'Cause I think I'm turning around. Oh, it's time to stop pretending. Call me out, I'll be overwhelmed. This is the chillest dinner I ever did see. Last night I made frozen pizza, so I just heated up the other half of it so I can eat it, and then a little bowl of grapes and cucumbers. So good. It's a good day. It's such a nice day. It's really warm and I'm really happy. So let's enjoy this dinner. I try so hard to be something you want. And it's a curse or a consequence. I would just like the record to show that I am not eating avocado toast for breakfast for once. I made oatmeal with granola, chia, hemp seeds, raspberries. It's like a chocolatey flavor. I have some banana bread from last week and my coffee. Okay, I gotta leave the house so fast, but I'm gonna show you my fit. This is the Babaton Sculpt in It crop tank from Aritzia. This is like trousers, dress pants. They're from the latest scoop. This denim jacket I thrifted. It's from Levi's originally. My favorite thing I've ever thrifted. It's like the best thing ever. And we're gonna head out and do a ton of errands today. So I'm gonna bring you along with me, but I gotta go because my haircut is in like 10 minutes, so let's go. Wow, it's been a while since we've done a proper car vlog where I am driving. It is Sunday, April 30th today, the last day of April, which is pretty exciting. So today I'm going to be doing a bunch of tasks that are gonna require me to prepare for May and get ready, and also just like some errands that I've been pushing off. First of which is getting a haircut. I have been needing one for a while because I have so many split ends in my hair, and also I'm just like not obsessed with the shape right now. So I'm gonna go get a haircut right now. I already joined the waiting list online, so it'll be really quick. I think I'll be able to just go in and get my cut and my wash already, which is perfect. Afterwards, I have a bunch of tasks which I will tell you about later, but that is the first thing on the agenda today. Okay, haircut reveal in 3, 2, 1. I look pretty much the exact same. It's just basically an inch or so shorter. But it feels so much healthier because it was literally all split ends at the end of my hair, so I'm glad that's like gone. Anyways, next to the hair salon there was a Shoppers Drug Mart, and I've been needing some new beauty products, and we all know in this economy Sephora is just a little bit too expensive, so wanted to give some drugstore products a try and see if I can just replace the Sephora products. The two biggest things that I needed were makeup remover and leave-in conditioner. Right now I use the Green Clean Pharmacy Balm, and it is so good, but it's just too expensive, and I think I can get good enough value. It doesn't have to be the best, but just for cheaper. So here's my haul. Oh, and the second thing I needed was leave-in conditioner. Did I say that? I did. I use the Way one right now, and I just want to try something new, see if there's anything better out there. Okay, so first thing that I got for makeup remover, I'm going to try out the La Roche-Posay Micellar Makeup Remover Gel. Looks like this with a little squeezy bottle. I love La Roche-Posay products. It's also like great if you have sensitive skin, which is something that I do struggle with at times. So we'll try it out and I'll let you know how it is. And then for leave-in conditioner, I decided to get the Mane and Tail Hair Strengthener Daily Leave-In Conditioning Treatment. So maybe if I use this every single day, then less split ends, a little less frizzy. We'll see how it goes. I see a lot of people use this brand, so I wonder if it's good. I have no idea, to be honest. Then, because obviously I was already at Shoppers, I decided to pick up another few things that I needed. When I do my makeup, I put on primer, but I don't know if you can tell, I have like redness here. And also just like when I have acne, my skin is red, and it still shows through under my concealer because I don't wear full coverage foundation. I only wear like tinted sunscreen and then a little bit of concealer. So it still shows through under, and I just want to see if I can try something new to not have that. So I decided to buy the e.l.f. Tone Adjusting Face Primer, and it's green because the green cancels out the red. So we'll see how that goes. I've never bought like a colored primer before. Then, two more things. Almost out of my pressed powder from e.l.f. I've hit pan and I'm like struggling and finishing it up, but this was on sale, so I decided to pick it up and then I'll open it when I need to. It's the CoverGirl Clean Matte Pressed Powder for oily skin. I've used this before and I quite liked it. So, oh, it's tinted. Shoot. It's classic ivory. I didn't look at that part, but hopefully that's my shade. Last but not least, I think every girl struggles with this. Every person with long hair might struggle with this. It's just your elastics. They break, you don't know where they are. Right now I have like one functioning elastic, so decided to buy a big pack, and hopefully this will last me a while because I don't know where all my elastics are. Anyways, I am outside of my optometrist place because I need to place a new order for contacts. I'm out and I need to buy a year's supply. Obviously, otherwise I can't see. I'm wearing a pair and then I have one more pair for spare, and that's it. And that's kind of dangerous. So I'm gonna quickly order a year supply and then we'll continue on the errands. Next up on our errands list is at the library. We are returning books, and I'm also picking up one of my holds. So let me tell you about the books that I've recently finished and my thoughts on them. Alright, so this time around, the first thing that I finished was the 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth. I have raved about this book. I love it so much. It was a 5 stars in my opinion. It's easily read, comprehensive, there's like actionable steps you can take. I just love the lessons, the way the author writes, everything. Next up, I finished China Rich Girlfriend by Kevin Kwan. I am a big fan of the Crazy Rich Asians series. I actually placed a hold on the 3rd book in the series at the library, so I'm just waiting for that to be available, and then I'm going to read the 3rd book. But again, the 2nd book was 5 stars for me. The only thing that I will say about the 2nd book is it feels more like a TV show and not really like a movie, if that makes sense. In the 1st book, the plot was very cohesive and all the characters kind of worked towards the same plot. Of course, there were additional side stories and stuff like that, but all in all, the characters could be rounded off to one plot. But in the 2nd book, it just kind of feels like each group of characters is doing their own thing and has a separate story. And so when it cuts to different characters in the chapters, it just feels like a TV show. So that's like the only thing I have about it. It didn't really bother me. I just kind of noticed that and was like, I also love that because I watched the movie, I now know what all the characters look like, and I kind of have a good image of all of them in my head. But yeah, 5 stars for me. Last night, I actually ended up starting this book and finishing it in 2 hours. It is 5 Survive by Holly Jackson. I believe I got this book from a Haley fan book recommendation video. I think I'm going to rate this like a 4 stars or 4.5. Definitely super good. I mean, I finished it in one night. It was a really, really easy and quick read, and I wasn't really thinking when I was reading. I was kind of just like taking in all the information, so I didn't really have a prediction about what the plot twist would be or like what the ending would be like. So I was very, very surprised and happy with the ending. It was very, very like, what the heck. I really liked it. It's a very fast and easy read and really good. Last but not least, this is what I'm currently reading and I have been reading for a little bit. It's Heartbroken by Laura Pratt. I borrowed this because originally I was in my, single girl era and trying to read books about heartbreak and stuff like that, but this book is like very different from what I expected it to be. I don't love it. I think if I am going to finish it, I'll rate it like a 3 stars. I'm like halfway right now. I will continue to try and read it, but honestly, I don't know. I have another whole stack of books at home that I could be reading. So we'll see. But yeah, those are the books that I am reading / returning, and let's go to the library. Alright, let's do a quick little book haul, because I can't leave the library with just one book. So, I didn't realize the hold that I was actually coming to pick up was Rich People Problems by Kevin Kwan, which is the 3rd book in the Crazy Rich Asian series. I really want to read it right away, but I think I'm going to give myself a little bit of a break, read some other books, and then come back to this, because I think I won't be able to stop reading this if I read it. Then I checked out the bestseller section, obviously. This book is Love on the Brain by Ali Hazelwood, which it looks like the sequel to Love Hypothesis, but apparently I searched it up and it's not. So it's like the same-ish characters, but like a different story and stuff like that. So we'll see how it is. I can't remember if I liked Love Hypothesis. I think it was like decent. Last but not least, I got The Winners by Frederick Backman. It's so thick, but I want to try and read it. And 2 more errands and let's go home. Okay, I am home and ready to do a grocery haul. Let's get started. First off, flowers of the week are these carnations that are very beautiful and different colors. Very excited to put those in my vase. Next up, let me bring the whole bag up. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's a pretty big bag and pretty heavy this week. Okay, let's get started. First off was a 15 pack of mini cucumbers. I've been like snacking on these. I've been making snack plates for dinner with peppers and cucumbers and stuff like that. So 15, it was on sale. Why not, right? Then I got a pack of brown mushrooms, cremini mushrooms. Next up, my weekly staples, an onion and a tomato. Then we all heard about how I didn't get pesto this week at Costco because it was out of stock. So I got Compliments pesto. We'll see how this is. I've never tried this one. Next up, I got a carton of raspberries. I usually just buy whatever fruit is on sale that week, so raspberries. I got a pack of honey ham. These are great for making sandwiches and just like easy lunches. Also, a pack of big chicken thighs. These were on sale. I'm gonna have to portion them out and freeze them accordingly. Next up, a pack of tangerines. Of course, we love tangerines here. And then I also got a pack of shredded cheese. I love making like fried egg with cheese on my avocado toast in the mornings. They only had the mini pack of vanilla almond Haagen-Dazs, which is really sad. So I got these because I only have like 2 left and I haven't been wanting to eat them because then I'm gonna run out. Next up, finally, my favorite almond milk was on sale. It was $2.99 per carton. So I grabbed 1 and 2. And last but not least, Starbucks coffee creamer. Went back to my favorite, which is the cinnamon dolce flavor. And that's the grocery haul for this week. So I'm gonna be home for the rest of the day, and I honestly love that when you're like, you know you're done going out for the day and you can just come home and be home. It's my favorite. We have a lot of setup for May to do in my different journals and planners, and that'll be really fun. But first, I'm gonna put all my groceries away and make some lunch because I'm getting a little bit hungry, and then we'll get into doing all the work for setup for May. Okay, I'm about to show you how I prep my favorite sandwiches. So I just toasted 2 pieces of my sprouted power bread. On one side, I'm going to take my knife into my new pesto sauce and spread that all over one side. I am not gonna lie, this pesto does not look appealing. Don't have to be too generous, just like a base layer is fine. So something like that. See, look at the pesto, it does not look that good. But I'm not gonna judge quite yet. Then on the other piece of bread, I'm gonna take some Kewpie mayo and squirt a little bit on it. And use my knife to also spread that out on the bread. So there are our 2 pieces of bread. So on the pesto bread, you're gonna take some avocado. I have a half minus a quarter of a half because that part was starting to mold a little bit. But I'm just gonna squeeze it onto my bread and mash it onto the bread. Now we can make our sandwich. I'm also going to put some everything but the bagel on the avocado just for some flavor. So, tomato. Okay, I have 1 piece of romaine lettuce. I'm gonna put that onto the mayo side. And then 1 slice of honey ham onto the avocado side. I like to split it up into layers because that's how like the flavor distributes. Also gonna put 1 side of the honey ham on top of the lettuce. Then I have some brie cheese that I'm just gonna yeet onto here. And I'm gonna cut 2 slices of tomato to put onto my sandwich. I forgot to put that on. Let me grab my tomato. So this is the one I just bought today. Just gonna slice it up real quick, real easy. I used to hate raw tomatoes, but honestly, it has grown on me. I think becoming an adult has really expanded my palate, and I feel like I like so many things that I used to just hate as a kid. Okay, 2 mini slices, one on top like that, and then like another half on top like that. Then we can smush the sandwich together. And then I like to cut my sandwiches down the middle, just for easy eating. There is like the cross section of it. Oh, it looks so good. I'm just gonna clean up. I also have 1 cucumber. I'm just gonna slice that up so I can eat it real quick. And clean up. Okay, let me just clean up the tomato. I realized today as I was grocery shopping that I actually produce very little food waste as a person who lives alone, which I'm very happy about, because obviously sometimes living alone can, you can just not finish your produce or whatever, but I really do feel like I've nailed down the grocery shopping for myself. I put all the extra tomato produce in this little reusable Ziploc so I can keep it for the rest of the week. But yeah, as I was grocery shopping today, I really noticed like, oh shoot, like I really don't have to throw many things out week to week, day to day, really ever. It's only like avocado when it starts to mold if I've left it for a little bit too long, but honestly that happens not that often, which I'm really proud of. So really happy with that. Obviously want to lower my carbon footprint and not waste as much, but it's lunchtime. I'm gonna eat my sandwich and enjoy this. I took a shower and put in the Olaplex hair mask into my hair since it's so early on a Sunday and I'm gonna be home anyways. But now we're gonna set up for May in all my different journals and everything like that. So already this morning, I already set up in my memory keeping journal. So this planner I use to engage in my niche hobby of memory planning with stickers. So what I do is literally every day I recap what I did and just the memories and stuff. And it's been so nice to, you know, flip back to different weeks. But in this journal, I also do habit tracking. So these are my habit trackers for January, February, March, and April. So the next page is gonna be May, June, July, and August. So I set up the little May one. It's just a little bar graph and I'll color it in. And then the other thing I also track in this planner is my sleep schedule. So this is like my April. I write down how many hours I get and the quality. I wear my Apple Watch to sleep, and then I have an app that tells me the next morning. So I just like to keep track for general trends. So I set up the May calendar. It's very simple. So that was my first setup this morning. Now we're gonna get into setting up my reading journal for May. I have to do my spread for 5 Alive that I finished last night. So that's gonna go first. And then I'll do my May calendar and setup and stuff like that. This is gonna take a while, so that's why I'm doing it now. And let's get to it. I'm so excited. I love being creative with my reading journal and just like doing fun things with it. This was my China Rich Girlfriend spread that I love so much. So I'm really excited to set it up. I'm gonna get all my supplies.
Oh, hello, Papa.
Here is the reading journal update. I did a spread for 5 Survive. I don't love how like white it is, because if you look at my previous spreads, they're really colorful, but it's okay. We'll get more practice and just like experience making these spreads. But I did a little like, these are the 6 victims, synopsis, review, stuff like that. This is like kind of mimicking the cover of the book. And then I just set up my May calendar, which was very simple. I did a little purple theme this month. And that is May set up for my reading journal done. So we can close that up. One really quick thing I need to do is just make sure this is flipped to May. Oh, that's such a cute picture. I love that. This is the Mr. Pokey wall calendar. And now it's setup for May. My last main setup of the day is my whiteboard calendar on my fridge. I've done a video setting this up before, I think it was last month for April. So I'm not gonna go in depth in it. I'm probably just gonna do a time lapse. And let's set this up for May.
Oh, oh. Look. I like to rap, but I sing a lot. I let the 808s bang and my drums knock.
Here's my May setup. I actually have a ton of things going on in May. I want to go to the flea market next weekend. I have a DoorDash pulse up. It's Mother's Day. This is the Vancouver Coastal Health. I'm going to a fundraiser dinner. Victoria Day is a day off, and I'm getting my wisdom teeth removed in May, which I'm a little bit freaked out about. But yeah, there's my little calendar. It looks so full already, which is a little concerning because how am I gonna have space for the rest of the month? But yeah, that was like the other main thing I wanted to do, and that is all set up for May. So I am gonna relax, watch some YouTube, and be a blob of nothing for the next little bit.